Christmas Eve was supposed to be cozy. Instead, my wife Bianca leaned on our marble island, scrolled her group chat, and said, "Oh, my family and the girls are spending Christmas here. It's only 35 people." Only. Translation: I'd pay, shop, cook, plate, smile, and scrub, while her mother, Margaret, critiqued the mash, Harper staged Instagram moments, and Zoe audited allergens like a TSA agent. 4 years of this. 4 years of Marcus will handle it. I'm Marcus Hale, 34. I used to think I had a marriage. Turns out I had a premium subscription to being taken for granted. I smiled. Sounds great. Then I walked into my office, locked up the black cards, canceled every subscription and delivery app tied to my name, and texted my assistant, "Book the 8:15 p.m. flight to Miami, Ocean View Suite." By the time Bianca finished assigning me 7 mains, a vegan, gluten-free, nut-free menu, and a string quartet, not too loud, my flight was confirmed. "You'll handle everything tomorrow, right?" she asked, still not looking up. "You've got this," I said, and meant it. What they never bothered to ask: Bianca's family decided I was Marcus the Reliable, some mid-level office guy with a steady paycheck and an unlimited willingness to fund their plans. They never asked what I actually did. I'm the founder of North Star Experience Group. We design and run high-end corporate retreats and private events, quietly, profitably, no debt. A team that can relocate a 200-person gala in 48 hours and still plate dessert warm. They didn't know because they never cared to know. Liftoff. At 6:10 p.m., my phone buzzed. "Where are you?" At 6:22. "Tell me you're joking." At 6:40, "Guests are arriving. There's no food." I replied once, "You've got this." Then airplane mode. While 35 hungry guests discovered an empty pantry and a spotless kitchen, I ate dinner with the executive team of Seabright Resorts. Respect, clarity, shared checks, wild concept. Later, I peeked at the family group chat. Pizza on Waterford Crystal, paper towels for napkins, Margaret staring down a microwave like it insulted her lineage, Bianca pale as a hospital wall, Harper whisper screaming into her phone for any place open, Zoe crying over nut dust. It would have hurt if it weren't the purest lesson in consequences I'd ever seen. I'd left one envelope on our entry table before I flew out. Inside, 3 emergency caterer numbers and a plain North Star business card. A gift. The price of labor, respect included. Karma has Wi-Fi. On the 26th, I presented North Star to Seabright's CEO, Vivian Cho, a woman who can smell fluff through a firewall. She arrived late, amused. "Sorry," she said. "I just flew in from a unique VIP Christmas in Fairfield County. Your neighborhood, maybe?" She grinned. We ate pizza off Crystal while the host had a meltdown. Kept saying, "He always handles this." I kept my face neutral. Poor planning. "Poor respect," she corrected. We walked through our model. Transparent budgets, contingency trees for every failure mode, vendor relationships we treat like gold. Vivian's team leaned in. They'd seen the opposite 48 hours earlier, entitlement pretending to be hospitality. "Let's sign," she said. Minutes later, Vivian posted the partnership photo. Quiet excellence. Flawless execution. Crisis turned seamless. At the same time, a Business Weekly feature we'd lined up went live. The Invisible Host, How Marcus Hale Built North Star Without Family Money. My inbox detonated. Inquiries, congrats, speaking invites. Somewhere in Fairfield, a crystal plate still smelled like pepperoni. Margaret's voicemail. "Marcus, darling, I'm seeing confusing things about your business activities." Bianca's text. "Is this a prank? You're some event guy?" My reply. "I'm the guy who asked for respect for years and finally stopped, waiting for it." My attorney filed 2 things. A separation packet with clean financials, revocations for every just this once credit line I'd ever opened for her family, A year of little things totaled $127,000. Kitchen Reno, boutique investment, subscriptions, services, wine clubs. Declines started firing like popcorn. The ATM closed. Terms of engagement. We met at a neutral cafe. Bianca, her mother, and both sisters arrived like a committee. I slid one page across the table, non-negotiables, equal respect or no contact. No unpaid labor. My time, skills, and resources are not communal. Separate finances. Effective immediately. Plain language apology. No if you felt, no but. Therapy if we rebuild. Professional rules or we don't play. They took turns with old tactics. Margaret, tears and your family, darling. Harper, miscommunication about expectations. Zoe, my anxiety needs stability, funded. I looked at Bianca. She whispered, you left me. I left. Being your butler, I said. Truth hung in the air like a bell that wouldn't stop ringing. Do you still love me? She asked. I loved who I thought you were. I don't love paying rent to live in my own life. If Christmas was a message, what was it? That I'm done being a service provider. Respect isn't a coupon. You redeem when convenient. I stood. Meet me on equal ground or not at all. I'll be fine. The new life. 2 weeks later, I was in a sunlit loft by the Housatonic. Sleep returned. So did appetite for food, work, quiet. The Seabrit contract pulled 2 more luxury partners into orbit. We launched profit sharing. Line cooks and crews opened 4-figure checks. We don't do pizza parties. We share the pie. Sloan opened our Miami hub. Rafi lectured on sustainable growth. Mateo built a training pipeline that turns good cooks great. We serve partners, not royalty. Respect is the dress code. Bianca texted, we're in family therapy. Mom wants to apologize. I answered, happy to hear it, once, with my lawyer present. Words are cheap. Accountability costs extra. A month later, Vivian sent a rooftop photo. Guests glowing, kitchen humming, staff smiling because they were treated like pros. That's hospitality. No begging, no chaos, no secret martyr in the kitchen. Paying for family. I raised a glass of sparkling water to the team, to the quiet version of me who endured, and to the louder one who learned to speak up. I'm not an ATM. I'm Marcus Hale, CEO of North Star, architect of my own life. I learned that the opposite of being taken for granted isn't being praised. It's being independent. Boundaries aren't walls. They're bridges only respect can cross. This year, I didn't cancel Christmas. I canceled the illusion that love equals access.